And incoherently ramble on for absolutely no apparent reason.
You know, I've been waiting on mine when I stream, and I don't think mine has the delay
Really.
because I'll go back and watch them on YouTube and I will be awkwardly silent.
That's really strange.
I don't know how much of a delay it does or does not have, but it's shorter than what I'm giving it. Hey everybody, it's Alpha with Thursday.
Yes, on a different channel than we've been on the past few months now.
12 episodes?
Yeah, we went the end of 2018 on which channel playing Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door.
We are now back where we rightfully belong on Alpha's channel,
That,
and he's going to be taking the reins this time.
that game made me quit so hard.
Yeah. It featured some pretty unlovable backtracking, which was
Yeah.
enough even to frustrate the unflappable Alpha. But we made it through, especially with advance warning that that's what we had to look forward to. When you're expecting it and are like geared up for the trek, it's not so bad.
Yeah, but there came a point where even I had to draw the line. It was
And
enough.
that,
Enough was enough.
yeah, that's saying something.
Yeah.
Alpha's a very patient man. So what are we doing tonight?
Tonight we are gonna play the Pokemon trading card game.
Oh, okay. You know I got rid of all my cards when I was young, right? So, do you have a deck I can use? Hey, wait a minute. Oh.
You're seeing
Oh,
this
I
right,
see.
ladies and gentlemen. They came out with it for the Game Boy Color.
They sure did.
We don't need a deck. We just need a little
so
pirate.
what they done did is they made one of the more meta pieces of video game ever. And I'll be damned if this game wasn't actually kind of fun.
It really was.
My brother owned it, and he played the snot out of it. He played it constantly for a long time. He's kind of a completionist like this. Whereas I only played it the once. And it was actually one of the first Pokemon games that I actually finished. I may have beaten this before I finally went back and beat Red. And yeah, the game is, I don't think you live in a world in this game where Pokemon are real. If I remember correctly, only the cards are real.
Yeah, we don't actually see Pokemon in this game. But then again, we're on a single island, so who's to say this just isn't a Pokemon-less sanctuary or something?
Yeah, so it's... You have a whole Pokemon-style adventure. Except it's not... Is there game audio? Because I'm not hearing it.
Oh, did I forget to... I guess I did. Moment, everybody. I need to reset the share altogether. Just a moment here. Oh,
They made me see
yeah.
it.
That's what I did.
Did you not click the button?
I did not click the button. Can you hear it now?
I now hear the game.
Okay, my bad.
So, what's the conceit? Why do we have to go to a scientist to play the card game? I've missed that.
Because Professor Oak.
Right, but how are they making this even remotely make sense in universe? I'm aware that they have to do it for Pokemon.
Because apparently this guy's the leading authority on how to play the game.
And he's a doctor.
Yeah,
And we're at his job.
yeah.
Is he a doctor of a card game?
Um,
Is this what his doctorate is in?
I mean, I guess.
Wow, it's taking game theory to a weird new level.
Sure is. Alright, I'm actually going to drop the game volume just a teeny
Yeah, I was gonna
bit.
say maybe just a hair.
Where are we at right now? We are at 20. Let's say 12.
I think a little better.
I can stand to go a teeny bit lower.
As could I.
Let's go down to 7. Okay, that's better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on my end too.
You know, I look at this now and it reads a lot differently than I was trying to go for. I was going for crunching Alpha Wit into into 6 characters, and what I ended up with was Alphot.
Yeah,
Whoops.
I don't hate it.
That's funny. So we have a practice deck.
Yeah, wow, it really is set up like this is what they do here.
Yep.
Amazing.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is everything will be sufficiently explained during this training game we're about to play, so we're going to skip all that.
Speaking of which, have you played any of this before we started?
I have not. I know how to play the game, but I know nothing else. And I knew it long before I ever even heard of this cartridge.
Right, I just wasn't sure if you had fired this up for practice.
Alright, so we're not actually going to have much control over this. It's going to be telling us exactly what's done. So, for the many of you that probably, I'm going to assume, don't know how to properly play this game, you're about to see how it's done. We do not
See if you can spot the moment where Jackie decided she didn't really care about this card game.
You mean it hasn't passed?
No.
All right.
Doom, 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 doom.
I think we've just found that moment.
Yeah, I did kind of just tune out there.
Yeah. So you start by drawing 7 cards off your deck. You can only have basic Pokemon out to start out. Evolutions only come on top of their basics. So we're going to send Goldeen out first.
Was that a choice you were allowed to make, or this is what the game is still doing for you?
No, the game is... Well, I had to carry out the action, but for this game only, the game is telling me absolutely everything that's to be done. It will not be the case after this, but this is literally
God, I hope not.
It's not going to be. This is literally just tutorial. You can have up to 5 basic Pokemon on your bench. They're your backups if your main gets knocked out. So Staryu is going to go to the bench. I need to find a way to speed up the text.
Oh boy, I hope so.
Prizes. So, basically, the length of a duel is determined by prizes out of your deck. So you gain 1 prize every time you knock out an opponent's Pokemon. That's pretty much how they institute a limit on the game. We're only going to play a 2-prize duel. So the first to get 2 knockouts wins it. Alright, so Pikachu is the head, just like in the real game. So here's how this is going to work. To start your turn, you're going to draw 1 card. I'll explain this as I'm doing it. Don't read too much into this, guys.
Yeah, Alpha will kind of do his own tutorial when he finally gets to be in control, and he'll put all this text that we're flying by into his own words. Because that will be more interesting for everyone.
Hi there, Chibi.
Shapes!
Okay, so... Alright, so you'll notice 2 counts in the lower right there. The first one with a 1 right on it. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it so my mouse is visible here. Give me 1 second.
I could see it.
You could see it, but the rest of the world can't.
Ew.
So give me just a moment. Capture cursor. Should still be visible here. Still got sound. There we go.
I can see it.
Okay, now the crowd should be able to see. So using my mouse as help, this countdown here represents how many benched Pokemon I have. So this is how many backups I've got if Goldeen gets knocked out. The fact that my opponent has none would ordinarily be a very nice opportunity. If you can get rid of this Pokemon before he gets any more benched Pokemon out, that's it, right then and there.
Oh, cool.
So there are 3 conditions for this game to end when played properly. First, 1 player takes all their prizes for getting that many knockouts. Second, your opponent has no more benched Pokemon after the I forget what the term is. The active Pokemon, that's it, gets knocked out. And the third, if your deck runs out and you cannot draw on your turn, you lose on the spot. Now, as for the main play, so notice these little symbols here beside each attack. You need that much energy attached to your card in order to use that attack. So to use Horn Attack, we would need 1 water energy, which, as it happens, we had actually just drawn. You can only attach 1 energy card per turn.
And can you attach turn?
Can you attach what? I'm sorry, it broke out.
Can you attach an energy and attack on the same turn, or attack?
Yes, you can.
Turn cycle, or sorry, energy, turn cycle, then attack.
The attack ends your turn. The attack is always the last thing you do, unless you opt not to attack. There are situations where you're forced to take that course of action. But yeah, if I try to attach another energy card, it won't allow me to do that.
1 per turn. Okay.
So, now I have a water energy attached, and I just need that 1 energy.
It has been a healthy decade, and then some, since I last played the Pokemon trading card games. This tutorial is also for me.
Yes, indeed. So now we can do the Horn Attack. And notice these counters, they each represent 10 HP. Once they're all filled, the Pokemon's out. So Horn Attack will do 10 damage, as you saw on the attack menu. And now Sam gets to take his turn. So he's going to attach a fighting energy to Machop. And he's got enough to do the low kick, which does 20.
Uh-oh.
Indeed.
We had a Sea King?
We do.
Wow, this can all happen on 1 turn? That's awesome. Okay.
Okay, so here's what we're going to do. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our Sea King, play it on top of the Goldeen. So with Pokemon will come, with evolution Pokemon will come different attacks, heightened HP capacity. So yeah, we gain 30 more HP on Sea King for having done that, which is good because they're right. The next low kick would have taken Goldeen right out of the game. So now, if you look at the attack, we now have Waterfall on top of Horn Attack. Now the star here is called Colorless, which represents that we can use any energy type to fill that in. So as to keep the water energies we have for another water Pokemon, like say the Staryu that we have on the bench, we'll use the Psychic energy because it fills just as well to accomplish the Waterfall attack, which as you can see does how much damage, Wit?
I believe it's 30.
Very good.
That is plenty.
Plenty, but it's not going to take Machop out just yet. Well, now he's got a benched Pokemon, so if we were going for the quick knockout, we are now too late. He's going to put the fighting energy on Rattata. And to my memory, Machop only has the 1 low kick attack, so that he doesn't have that much reason to attach more energy to him.
Oh, that's right, the energies just stay there, huh?
Yeah, the energy just stays there unless the card says you have to discard.
Right.
Fire-type Pokemon in this game are absolutely notorious for having that caveat on their moves. Yeah, so we have enough energy that we can use both of Sea King's attacks. So now would be the time to prep your bench. Okay, so now it's prep time since Sea King is good and is all set to fight. Now we'll put the water energy on Staryu. We don't need Waterfall, that's just flat overkill. So Horn Attack will do the last 10 damage, but Chop is down. And now you can pick one of your prizes. Doesn't matter which. Remember, those are cards out of your decks, so you'll at least know what you can pick up out of this. I'm just going to grab this one right here. So that gives me another water energy in my hand. Sam's Rattata is up now.
In theory, is there a variation
Ooh.
where the prizes come from your opponent's deck, like playing for keeps?
I'm sure somebody out there has come up with that, but it's not standard.
And probably will not appear in this game.
No, I doubt it. I doubt
I can't remember how they give you cards in this game.
Not sure. I doubt they're going to house rule anything. I'm sure you get more cards in some canonical capacity through beating opponents, but I'm not totally certain.
They just like, here, take these.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess I wanted a little more romance.
Yeah, I don't blame you. So we have Drowsy now. So we just gotta be.
Music's pretty good.
Yeah, it is. I like it.
I imagine I will learn to hate it, but I think I recall liking it even when I played it.
Alright, so the Drowsy we just picked up is going to go right on the bench. He's kind of useless in the hand. And we have a lot of water energy.
Oh, we sure do.
Drowsy has an attack that uses any one kind of energy. So we'll put one of our waters on him. We've got a nice little abundance in our hands. And now, Sea King is not going to survive this little skirmish. We can see that from the HP counts. But we'll do as much damage as we can before that happens. So here comes the waterfall.
Woof. Is any allowance made for type matchups, or did that have to be eliminated in this version of the game?
Type matchups, most Pokemon cards have weaknesses and resistances. If a Pokemon has a weakness type attached to it, like for example Charmeleon would have a weakness to water type Pokemon, the damage doubles on the attack. If the Pokemon has a weakness or has a resistance type attached to it, for example Haunter would be immune to fighting type, would be resistant to fighting type attacks. Damage is reduced by 30 for that case. We'll be seeing plenty of those as time goes on.
Yeah, okay.
So Sam's not doing much of anything here. So down goes Sea King and any energy that was attached to it. Sam will get a prize. Now the next knockout wins it.
Are you allowed to switch Pokemon out and put them back on your bench?
You can, but a lot of the time there's an energy cost to go with it.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, so most Pokemon, primarily basic Pokemon, won't have an energy cost at all to retreat, so you can just make the swap and continue your turn. Some of the heavier Pokemon, one example being Charizard, has a 3 energy retreat cost to go with it, so you have to discard 3 energy attached to it in order to bring it back onto your bench.
Whoa.
Yeah. So strategy is absolutely vital if you're going to do something like that.
Ride or die.
Yep. For the most part. You almost have to prep specifically for that situation for it to actually work in the heat of battle. So we're going to send Staryu out there. And since he just made the knockout, it is our turn. So now in this tutorial they're promoting thinking ahead. And that is the knowledge that there's a Starmie in this deck, which needs another water energy to do another attack. So, we'll put that on Staryu. Hope that we draw a Starmie at some point fairly soon. And we're going to throw a slap at this Raticate, which will bring it within 10. And he just threw a retreat. I believe Raticate has a 1 energy cost. So I'm inclined to the belief that he sacrificed one of the electric energies, but I'm not sure, and I have no way to check in the tutorial. Well, looky there, and just before we were in huge trouble. Now we're going to see how trainer cards work. Trainer cards you can use as many of as you want. So, we have here this potion, which will recover 20 damage from a Pokemon, no questions asked. So the potion will heal the 2 counters that were filled. And
you can still attack on this turn?
Yep. We're not going to do that yet, though. Oh wait, that was a Sea King that I drew. I'm a moron. Forget everything I said. I thought I read something else. I think it's time to attack. Oh, did I miss something? Oh, I need to put another water energy on him. Okay. Staryu gets another water energy. And now the... What the f... Wait, do I have to start over? Oh, you bastard. Okay, fine. Are you fucking happy now? I guess you are. Anyway, what's he gonna do? I'm not sure what the strategy was behind attaching a fighting energy to it. Now we need, and I mean absolutely need, to catch Starmie here. Hey, lo and behold.
Lucky us.
Yeah, luck. Alright, so here we go. Now we make the evolution. And we have an attack that is strong enough to take it down. So we're going to throw the Star Freeze. And there's a condition to go with this one. I believe heads is paralysis. Yep. Now paralysis in the context of this game means that the opposing Pokemon defending, that's the word, cannot attack or retreat for this turn, and then paralysis will heal. So there's really not much he can do. He's going to keep energizing the Chop, but he can't do anything else. Right, so immediately after that, the paralysis eases.
Hooray!
So we don't have to do anything now, except throw the Star Freeze. This flip doesn't even matter. Good night, Machop. Oh, they were both water energy. Go figure. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the basics of the Pokemon trading card game.
Be prepared to see that a lot.
Yeah, but none of this is going to be scripted. This was literally how to play. Do you have any questions?
I don't think so.
Okay. If you don't understand something, ask me. I'll tell you.
Yeah.
I am not going to normal duel him. Oh, that's cute.
Well, there's a correct choice, I think. Well, actually, I don't know. I know there's a correct choice in Pokemon, the actual Pokemon game.
I'll find...
But I don't know about the meta in this meta.
I will find a way to make it work no matter who you pick. Your choice.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm gonna have to go with loyalty to my girlfriend's favorite, so let's go with Bulbasaur.
Bulbasaur it is. All right. Card clubs. I guess we've just found our gyms, haven't we?
Correct.
All right, first of all. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. All right, so this is our save function. And I'm going to save state along the way. Check our album, read mail. Pretty much standard Pokemon Center fare.
Mm-hmm.
Booster packs. Okay, okay. This is starting to make sense. You know what booster packs are, right?
Yep, it's the things I sell in the pharmacy.
That's right. So by beating the same opponent over and over, we can win the same pack off them. So that's how it's done. So we win booster packs off of opponents that we beat. So it seems as though there's a method of grinding going on here.
To get exactly what you want.
Yeah, but I also have Game Shark for that purpose, so I'm not going to get too particular and crazy about that.
Cheating.
Well, there's a reason for that, and it's actually being addressed here, apparently. So card pop is the link cable trading function of this game. But you can only do it once with a certain friend, and this is enforced by save files. And there are 2 promotional cards out there that can only be gained through the card pop. And I am not doing that shit, so that's basically where my little cheat method comes into play. Oh, hey, cool. Ooh. Not a bad set. Not a bad set at all. Like that pincer, though. I love it. Digital booster pack. I guess they're with the times, huh?
Well, this game was released in America in 2000. It was released in Japan. I was actually just looking it up because I'm trying to see if how it did.
Mm. The 8 club masters each own a master oh, yeah, okay. Look what we've done. We've tied it right in.
Yep.
The secret of each club's deck is encrypted in its master metal. Computer room. Different decks. My oh my. This is neat. This is really, really neat.
Yeah, it really does let you build a deck.
That's
But
fucking
you have
cool.
to collect the cards first.
That's fucking cool. I like this. So we have to win the medals to access these machines. And we can... Oh, we can save our custom decks. How cool is that? Oh. I mean, he'll make a good test.
Yeah.
Not just yet, though. Well, let's see what we have. I'm not going to modify it, but I do want to see what's in this deck. Holy mother Jesus, I want this.
Well, it got good reviews. Although, all of the ones I'm seeing are for sites that are user-based, not critic-based.
Mm.
They did make a second one, but was only released in Japan.
I guess I'm going to have to track that down.
Uh,
Maybe somebody did a fan translation.
Oh, probably not.
I don't know. Let me see. I really don't want to use this because I don't like relying on a coin or any luck factor like that. I don't have enough cards to really play much, though. Do I even have the fire energy necessary to use this? Be one hell of a long shot, but I guess I could. Alright, you know what? I'm not going to go too nuts. Not yet, at least. But I do want that pincer. So I'll throw it in. I'll save this deck. Alright, now let's duel him. Have a little fun. You ready?
Yes.
Here we go.
So it did... It pay. It sold...
Yeah, Chibi said that it would sell about 1.5 million copies during its first year in North America.
Yeah.
I feel like a grass deck would do best against a water and fighting deck. I'm gonna go after that if that's okay with you. I ain't going after a fire deck with grass types. So we were playing for 4 prizes. So each player shuffles the opponent's deck. Now, if you don't draw any basic Pokemon within your first 7 cards, you reshuffle them in and get a fresh hand. It won't kill you right off the bat for that. Oh, good. I was afraid for a minute. Do we start with Kangaskhan or Jigglypuff?
I'm gonna go with the one that's level 40.
Okay. Not sure I'm for that. Only because Kangaskhan can't attack yet.
Yeah, good plan.
Yeah, so we'll stick with Jigglypuff to start out. Okay. He's got 2 on his bench, so we're not getting a quick knockout here. We're gonna start. Jigglypuff's gonna be my patsy bitch. I'm just going to keep it out there until Kangaskhan is ready to fight. So we'll give Kangaskhan a grass energy and be done with it. He's getting Sandshrew ready to fight.
Sand attack.
So this will basically be your accuracy check if we get headed with it. Okay, so as we just saw, Jigglypuff has a fighting weakness. That's what Sandshrew counts as you can see by this fist symbol up here. So any attack, any attack from a weakness type will do that extra damage. We'll do the double damage.
Ruh-roh.
That's fine. Jigglypuff's got plenty of HP.
You're sticking to your strategy?
Yes. Okay, so we are going to continue energizing Kangaskhan. Now, the condition of being hit by a sand attack is if I were to try and attack or retreat with Jigglypuff, we'd flip a coin. Tails means it just doesn't happen. But since I'm not doing anything, that part of the sand attack doesn't mean anything to us.
Just gonna wait it out.
He's prepping Sea King. That's good. So Professor Oak allows you to discard your entire hand and draw a fresh hand of 7.
That is nice.
There are many situations where that is a very good card. Yeah, nothing. Go ahead, let him. Kangaskhan will be ready by then.
Remember, it's Kangaskhan, not Kangaskant.
It's Genghis Khan.
Well, it's definitely not Kangaskant. And that's the point.
Well, I really hope that Genghis can, because if he
We
can't...
put all our eggs in that basket.
Because if he can't, we're in trouble. We're not getting very many basics. But here's the good thing. Oh wait, no, it's not a good thing. Kangaskhan has the fighting weakness too.
Ruh-roh.
That's alright. We might be able to wipe this guy out. We need 2 heads out of 4 in order for this to work. So we have 4 energy, which allows us Comet Punch. That's 20 times the number of heads. Yes! Ah. Ah. Oh, bullshit. That. That's some shit. That Sandshrew should be dead.
It's okay. We can handle this.
Well, here's the problem, though. Now we're going to start seeing some ill effect. Alright, we dodged it there. We just need 1 head. And we got it.
Great.
Okay, why the fuck couldn't you do this? What the... Oh, fuck.
At least he's already dead.
Do you see why I don't like relying on a coin? Because it'll fuck me.
A lot of things in the trading card game are coin tosses. You just don't get to see it.
You know, the thing I hate most about relying on a coin to do something is the fact that, at least for me, and this is particularly evident with dice, it likes to fuck me lubeless with sandpaper. Okay, the good news is Seaking's a water type. Weakness averted. But I need to start getting some really good head.
I'm sorry?
I need a lot of heads or I'm going to be in big trouble. Playing the defender isn't actually going to save Kangaskhan. Playing the defender would prevent 20 damage from happening on an attack. But the problem is 30 and 30, and then if with the defender it would be 10 and 30, which still knocks Kangaskhan out.
Yeah.
So defender would be completely useless in this situation. I am not going to... I'm not going to use Professor Oak just yet. I don't have anything to attach. Let's do this and hope for 4. 1, 2. Okay. That's still a lot of damage. I can still take this thing out, but the thing is... Alright, well now I need to get another egg in the basket. Okay, I'm going to discard all of this. Get a fresh hand. I really hope there's at least one basic in here. Oh, good. We are still well in this.
Oh, it's all the basics.
Yep. So we have Pinsir, we have Eevee, we have Goldeen. We have ways to do this. So the Pokeball, provided it lands heads, which it does not, would have allowed me to fish through my deck for any basic or evolution Pokemon I wanted. So you can see the fraction on the bottom right. That's how many cards I have to detach from Kangaskhan in order to pull it back.
Oh, okay.
It is not... It's not worth that. It served its purpose, I'm going to be honest. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set Goldeen up to fight.
It's true, you have time. Not a lot of time, but just enough to give yourself a head start.
Yeah. Just enough to be absolutely sure the fish is dead. Oh, that's good. Uh-oh. Okay, so...
There you go.
Water Gun is special. It has a base of 30 if you have enough energy. But the more extra energy you attach, up to 2 more, the more damage Water Gun does. So, what's its energy? Okay, so here's how that works. It needs the 2 water plus any other energy to do the base 30. The fighting energy, being non-water type, does not add to the extra damage. That's why it was only 30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Either way, Kangaskhan's out of the game.
Yeah.
Placing Nidoran out. This Nidoran only needs 1 grass energy to do its Horn Hazard. Heads, it would do 60 to a water type. I think 60 to this one. Unless its weakness is electric, but either way, 30 is still really good. And I lost my Seaking too, that's a problem. Pretty sure my back is actually firmly against the wall right now. What's it got? If it throws a water energy, that's... Oh, it's using Whirlpool? Oh lord, I got the shaft right from the get-go.
So, do you think that this was supposed to be a fight for later, or bad luck with order that cards were drawn?
This was horrendous luck.
But you think he was beatable?
Oh yeah, he was beatable. I just got shafted hard with my draw.
And he got a good one.
And I got shafted hard with the draw and shafted harder by the coin. And it gave me the final fuck you.
Well, we're about to find out what the penalty is for losing, if any.
Well, because we lost, we didn't get a booster pack.
But that was it?
That was it.
This game has 0 stakes, huh?
I'll tell you this: I don't like the fact that I lost.
Yeah,
and I know why.
but
And I know why I lost.
yeah, that's the thing. Is this is going to be a lot more like genuinely. This is just bad luck, and that I don't know. It's tough. It's way tougher to skill your way out of it.
Yeah.
And it feels more unfair because you can see the coin tosses. Whereas, I don't know, you can make up some excuses in your head when all of the random number generating is going on behind the scenes in the real game.
Okay, so my current deck is primarily water grass. Now, please explain to me why this default deck has a dugong but not a seal. That's just fucking useless.
That is a little weird.
Well, that does ease one decision for me. I don't want Kangaskhan in my deck.
And presumably you don't want the dugong.
Oh yes, I fucking do.
Oh, do you have a seal?
I do. I have a seal, it just wasn't in the deck. That's the stupid part, is apparently the default Bulbasaur and Friends deck has the dugong in the deck, but not the seal. I don't...
I mean, I do remember immediately upon getting any cards, full deck or no, just customizing the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, watching someone build a deck is possibly the least exciting thing you could ever do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna take long on this. I literally just wanna switch a few things out.
I mean, it's definitely necessary.
Yeah, I'm not gonna bore people with this kind of thing. But as you saw, some changes were quite necessary. I'm gonna
this
give
is the part that people like my brother and probably you could take hours doing.
I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna give Nidoran one more.
I mean, it depends on what you like this kind of game for. Like, I have friends who, for them, this is the best part. Is min-maxing numbers and doing everything you can to build the perfect whatever it is the game requires you to build. Superhero, or robot suit, or army, or card deck.
Oh, nice. So we can just go straight to... We can just go straight to any club we want. So our deck is primarily water and grass structured. Our choices are rock, lightning, fighting, water, grass, science, fire, and psychic.
Did they give you any hint as where you should go first?
Not really.
I feel like there is an order in which you're supposed to do it, but I can't guarantee that that's true. I just have that feeling.
I mean, if we're playing to type strengths and weaknesses, I would say rock goes first. Water and grass both do nicely against that type.
Alright, let's try it.
Who's this fuckhead? Yeah.
I don't see why that's so hard to believe.
So we have to go to the 8 gyms and get the 8 badges. Then we have to go to Indigo Plateau and defeat the Elite Four there. Okay, thanks, Gary.
Yeah,
Boy, did they map this perfectly to Gen 1.
yeah, they really did. Alright, thanks.
Strong against lightning Pokemon, weak against grass Pokemon. Oh, good. Require fighting energy to attack. Really?
So fighting is the rush deck?
Seems that way. Alright, so we know how basic Pokemon work. We're not going to play with that. Who are you, bitch? Okay, so here's your link cable trading. So you can send and receive cards and deck configurations. And at the Battle Center, you can do the same. This room is the Pokemon Center, pretty much.
Evidently.
No new mail. Who are you? $10,000 cards, huh? Pretty neat. So this guy's part of the Rock Club. Sure, let's go.
Yeah, I guess I do remember it not being... It's hard to tell who will fight you and who is just flavor text.
Yeah.
There's no physical distinction. You just have to talk to everybody.
Mm.
If I remember correctly. This was a long time ago.
So do I play with my balls out, or do I play with caution? Ah, hell, let's do this. We'll send it around. Goldeen and Pinsir as backup. Ooh, opportunity. He's
Nothing
got
on the bench?
He's got no bench. Good. Oh, we might have him. Grass energy to Nidoran. People, start chanting heads. Yeah!
Yeah!
And the grass weakness, he is gone.
Wow. Wow, wow, wow.
Yes, I love it. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the opposite of what we just had with that training duel.
That's as good as this sort of thing can go.
Dude, don't get down on yourself. You got fucking shafted. That was not your fault.
Yeah.
That was a holy shaft.
That was a bullshit win if there ever was one.
That was a holy shafting. Ooh.
I'm sorry, what?
Okay, I gotta know.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
I mean, good luck gathering that many Nidoking on the bench, but...
Yeah, that's... Huh.
Jesus.
Is that really what the card says?
That's...
Like, in real life?
Yeah. Actually, there are some Game Boy exclusive cards out there Not many, but I'm pretty sure this flower symbol here means that it's part of a legitimate, real thing. Chibi, if you don't mind researching the Nidoqueen level 43 card. Yeah, check that one out.
That's why I can't find it.
Yeah, check that one out. It is in the jungle
I'm
pack,
looking.
so that's probably what that flower card.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah, so that's what that flower means on the right corner there. Mega Punch is nice though, regardless.
Yeah, they got rid of that relatively quickly.
We got a lot of basics here. What's Mr. Fuji do again? Choose a Pokemon on your bench, shuffle it and any cards attached to it into your deck.
That's wild.
So this is actually good if you've retreated a heavily damaged Pokemon. It means you won't suffer the knockout with it, and when it comes back, it'll be at full HP.
Oh, that is cool.
Ooh. That's a complex move. So Ram does 50, and then 20 damage to itself, and then it forces a switch. Interesting. 2 booster packs. What do we have here? Vileplume, although that doesn't really help me without Oddish or Gloom.
Someday.
Oh, that has the potential to be powerful.
40. Wow, yeah.
40 with the 3 coin flip implication. And it forces,
so there is the chance for 0.
And it forces self-confusion, just like it does in the real
well, confusion only
universe.
lasts a turn, right?
No, confusion's permanent. Paralysis only lasts the 1 turn.
Oh.
Confusion permanently binds you to the coin as to whether or not you can attack or retreat. No, there won't be a next time, bucko. Sorry. Here we go. Oh, this music is tranquil. We're gonna save right there. Alright, buddy boy, are you next? You've always wanted to be a hard rocker, so you play in the rock gym.
Well, that's good for you. It doesn't sound like you had a ton of other career options.
Hmm.
At least I can do damage.
Alright, so Eevee's gonna need, well, that's a good thing, Chibi. Well, sounds like you're going now, though, so good night, sleep well.
I can try and be ready a little bit earlier. Maybe closing starting to like 8:45. Not 8:45. God, excuse me, 7:45.
I can do that too.
Oh, you're never the limiting factor. It's whether or not I finish dinner.
Well, I mean, the standard time over the first year has been 8 o'clock, so it's like
Sleep well, Jeeps.
Let's get Caterpie out there. No quick one this time. And we don't even start this one. Ooh, ordinarily this would be an attack power stomp. And he's got another Rhyhorn out there too.
Ooh.
Alright, so if he hits heads, then there's no attacking.
Well, hey.
That's good. And that actually would have decided whether or not I put attack power on Caterpie or Eevee. If I am lucky, I can paralyze him. Nope. No such luck.
Oh well.
But there is the grass weakness, so that helps us. Good. If we can catch him in a paralysis loop, it'll prevent him from even trying to use Leer.
If I remember correctly, that's kind of all we've got.
It is, yes. But what I'm saying, what I'm saying is if paralysis works, he can't attack, and if he can't attack, there's no chance of Leer getting us.
And you can still be putting energies on your bench Pokemon, huh?
Yep. He's stuck. That's good news for us.
I feel like this game doesn't give Caterpie the respect it deserves.
Does any game give Caterpie the respect it deserves?
No.
Alright.
And I'm not, I'm not, like, going crazy. I'm not saying it deserves a ton more respect. Maybe, like, a little.
Alright, so this is a good situation. Caterpie's staying alive long enough for us to prep our benches. Alright, so that Switch Trainer card allows for a retreat without any retreat cost. Which is good in the case of Rhyhorn, because I'm pretty sure it's got... Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's got a retreat cost of at least 2, maybe 3. I'm not going to use plus power just yet. Alright, our best shot is to hope for paralysis. If that pony does let attack Caterpie, it's going to be in big trouble.
Yeah, that will probably be the end of our Caterpie.
Oh, you bastard! He must have pulled back his critical Rhyhorn. Damn it, all that work. Yeah, let's put Meowth out. Actually, let's check Meowth. Okay, there's your Game Boy specifics. Cat Punch
yes.
does 20 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon chosen at random and don't apply weakness resistance. Interesting. It's certainly worth trying out. Yeah, alright. Let's go with it. Come on, keep with paralysis. Ah. There's the opening if he decides to take it. He does not.
Why?
He may not even have energy cards in his hand, I don't know. Oh, by the way, the count next to the bench count, that's the hand count. How many cards he's holding. I'm gonna do this just in case I do catch Flareon. I don't want to use plus power just yet.
Yay.
And I was wise not to. Now, if as long as he doesn't have another Fuji in his hand. Alright, so we are going to draw first blood. I do like that cat punch idea. Alright, so Ponyta's going down. I was kind of hoping it would be Tails. Because that paralysis doesn't do anything. 1, 2, 3, or 4?
Oh, 3.
3. Ooh, excellent! That is great.
Yeah, you seem to be getting some pretty solid luck in this. Like, a lot of the paralyses are going your way, which is nice.
If the defending Pokemon attacks Cubone during your opponent's next turn, any damage done by the attack is reduced by 50. Or by 20. Yeah, 50. That's real good.
I was gonna say, holy
After
smokes.
applying weakness and resistance. So it's gonna be a whiny little bitch and it's gonna give it defense. Well, here's the thing. If we paralyze it, we can stop it from using that.
Oh, yeah, good point.
So I don't have Nidoran. Definitely not using plus power because there's way too much in the air there. If I do catch Flareon, this one Eevee is going to need more power. I would like to catch another fire energy so I can use Flamethrower right out of the gate. Now here's the good thing about this. Cubone's got a grass weakness, which means this is going to hurt it.
I thought it just used Snivel.
Well, provided it can't use Snivel, which it doesn't. Now it's going to do 20.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
If I get Flareon, this is going to open up real good.
To go.
Yep, this is going to open up real nice. We maintain the paralysis hold on it, which means we're taking it down.
And you get your 20. Nice.
He's got a double colorless on Rhyhorn. And he's put the defender on Cubone. I'm still going to attack because I still want yeah, because I still want paralysis, and unfortunately it doesn't work. Oh well. Oh, fuck me. We need 2 tails. Damn. Good night, Caterpie. Well, it managed to stay up, at least.
Did. Buys us a little more time.
Yep.
See, I told you Caterpie deserves a little more respect.
Alright, I don't remember what goes first between the weakness double and the plus power. So it's either going to knock it out or it's not. Let's find out right now. We're going to put the plus power on Caterpie. So here's the deal. String Shot does 10 inherently. Marowak's got a grass weakness, which brings it up to which doubles it to 20. Now, if the plus power goes first and makes String Shot a base of 20, then the weakness will turn it to 40. If the plus power comes after that, it's only going to be 30. So let's see how the math works out here.
This is useful to know.
Well, we get paralysis regardless. And the weakness factor goes first. So that's something to note for the future, that actually did not help us. But the paralysis saved us from further damage. What can I do with this water? Let's give it... Actually, let me check Tangela. We'll give it to it. It'll work for Poison Whip if we get that far. Alright, let's bring it down. 1, 2, 4.
Four.
4. Sea
Sorry
King.
for that.
I don't even remember if I have a Goldeen out. Oh, this is gonna hurt. Probably. This is gonna hurt. Good night, Caterpie.
You did great. I love you.
We definitely can't send Eevee out there right now. Or Meowth, for that matter. Either one is going to fall pretty quick.
Got a second Caterpie. Caterpie's all the way down.
Yeah, I know. I need to get a grass energy. And I got it.
That's supremely lucky.
Yeah, but now I also need to tie it to paralysis. Okay.
That's supremely lucky.
Good start. Good start. So it's tied down.
Vaporeon.
I need to check. Alright, so it has quick attack. I'd like to be able to do water gun. I need to get another water energy. But this is good for this. I don't have a Goldeen. I don't have a Nidoran male. I don't need to switch right now. Let's keep it tied up. Alright. I do not have a seal. It had a wonderful run.
Yeah, wow, look at the... Oh.
It ran off. Are you going to pull a stomp? It looks like you are. Oh.
Interesting.
He's re-weaponizing. He's majorly
re-weaponizing.
re-weaponizing.
Calm down.
Jesus. The flip doesn't even matter. It's taking Caterpie down.
You did great, Caterpie. You got some kick-ass Caterpies.
Yeah, they did well. I'm very proud. Okay. Decisions.
Tangela?
No, Tangela can't attack right now. It's either Meowth or Vaporeon. That's my decision.
Are they both ready?
Yeah. I wanted to save Vaporeon until I got another water energy, which I still might. Who knows? You know what? I'll do it. Only because this is going to hurt Vaporeon really bad. Or Rapidash. Here's the deal. That plus power, if quick attack works for the heads, for the extra damage, plus power takes it down.
That would be nice.
I'm not going to do it though, because Vaporeon will not go down to a... Oh, actually no. What if he's got a... What if he's got a trainer in his hand? He doesn't have many cards. I'll take my chances. Okay. Well, that's still going to do 20 because of the water weakness. What's he got? Oh, okay. If he gets heads, attack does... Which he didn't. Heads would have meant that an attack doesn't hit. Look at that. Look at that.
Nice.
There's my water catch. Water gun.
Boy.
Stay golden, pony boy. 1 or 2?
1.
I'm not singing that song. Onyx. Grass weakness. Unless he manages to do something, we have him beat. Plus power is not going to help because his damage or his HP is divisible by 30. So we're just going to keep hosing it down until it finally erodes out.
Yeah, there's no reason not to. It's interesting. This game, you know, is not quite as nuanced with the type matchups, but they sort of compensate for that by making it much more in-depth in playing like a very long game.
Yep. And he's gotten.
And
he apparently
I think
has.
they did a good job of refocusing what the game is about in order to make this still be fun.
Yep. Well, we have him. So let's do some demonstration here. First, let's see what this revive does. Oh. So revive allows us to bring back a Pokemon from the discard pile, provided we have room on the bench to do so. But in typical Pokemon fashion, revive only brings back half HP.
Right.
So we have to put damage counters on the Pokemon equal to half of its HP rounded down. So for example, if a Pokemon like Onix has 90 HP and you have to round down because it becomes 45, then you only put 40 damage on it and it comes in with 50. So the revive card actually helps you in that way. And yeah, that's that card. One more water gun. Alright. And that's the game.
Bit longer than the other battle.
Yeah, we didn't get so lucky like that, like the last time. What do we got? Charmeleon, that gets us part way to my special Charizard strategy. Kadabra's really strong.
Kadabra is really strong.
Diglett's got potential. Scoop up. So this allows us to bring a Pokemon back into our hand and erase any damage counters that go with it. Another Nidorino. Hey, Charmander. All I need is Charizard and a shit ton of fire energy.
Something tells me they don't just give those away.
Charizard's rare. I can't imagine. Let me see if there's an email. I'm going to guess.
How did you know?
It was a guess off of an educated thought. Like, basically, I was wondering if that would come in as a result of us beating one trainer belonging to one club. I beat 2, but it's a thought at least. So Jean is the rock gym leader. Oh good, because my deck specializes in grass. Ooh. Okay, so Pokemon power as opposed to an attack is an always active thing. So you want to read those very carefully if you have a Pokemon that uses it.
Oh, like a passive?
Something like that. So basically on this card here, whenever Machamp is attacked, the enemy suffers 10 damage just for having attacked.
Whoa.
And that damage does not apply weakness and resistance. But Pokemon powers go dormant if sleep, confusion, and paralysis. If any of those have hit, the Pokemon power goes dormant until that's fixed.
Okay.
And Seismic Toss, that is powerful. Pidgey. Whirlwind does damage and forces switch. That's good. Now you better believe I'm going to be doing a lot of note writing here off screen.
You do enjoy min-maxing. You're just willing to do it on your own time.
Because I know how much you hate the grinding factors.
I just think that this is the most boring grinding could ever be. Watching someone build a deck of cards.
Yeah, but if Pokemon Blue is any indication, you hate grinding anyway. Or at least
maybe
watching
I just
it.
hate repetition.
Either way, I know that you wouldn't be interested, so I'm not going to do that.
Thank you.
Alright, let's save right there. If we beat this guy, I think we'll be sufficiently ready to face the leader.
Yeah, I suppose you could just walk up and challenge him, huh?
Oh, he only wants to play with 3. Alright, so this one should be a little faster than the last one. What do we have?
A Goldeen. And that Goldeen.
A Goldeen and no recourse. This is going to be a slightly uphill battle. No question.
Yeah, not an ideal start.
Yeah, not at all. And I don't have any recourse at all, do I? That
It's
revive.
not that bad. It could be way worse.
That revive doesn't help me because I wouldn't have anything to fall back on. Ooh. Oh, what did I just say? Okay, so because I'm going to use Professor Oak, it's time to unload everything I possibly can. The Defender goes on Goldeen. The Plus Power goes on Goldeen.
You must think we're crazy.
And too bad about these 3 cards. But hey, when in Rome.
But
Okay, good. Now at least we have backup. We've already attached an energy card. I am not going to use another Plus Power.
no, now we can afford a little breathing room.
Yeah. Alright, so let's get at least a minor hit in here. Hitmonchan's going to be able to attack now. Unless it needs another energy to use Jab. Which it probably does, otherwise I'm quite sure he would have just thrown it right then and there. Alright, let's do some prep.
This game is all crap.
It's true. Alright.
But it's really dang fun to play.
Yeah, it is. Alright, let's get Tangela at least able to attack. Speaking of attack... yeah, we're not going to use Plus Power just yet. I'll use it next turn if nothing else... oh, you know what? No, that's right. I forgot. It was because of the Plus Power that 20 did. And this is going to hurt.
Can't take another one of those.
No. Alright. Actually, let me see this. Alright, so it does need 2 grass to use Poison Wit. So we're going to get Tangela ready to go.
Yeah.
And... yeah. Let's let Goldeen have its last stand. I believe it now has enough energy to use a higher attack. Tangle is ready for it.
Get him, girl.
Alright, I'm gonna give it water. Poison Whip.
Yeah.
So poison in this game does 10 damage between turns. And that's going in both directions. After his turn and after my turn.
Oh,
so this is
wow.
a very quick acting poison in the grand scope of things.
Yeah, wow, that is punishing.
Yeah, so that Hitmonchan is actually going down no matter what it does this turn. And it looks like he's going to try and do something. He pulled the retreat, which I believe alleviates the poison, but I could be wrong. Alright, so he's got this Sandshrew out as his front bitch. There's another Goldeen. Let's get Goldeen set to go. I believe Sandshrew has a grass weakness. Yep.
Sure does.
And there's that poison. And if the Sandshrew is indeed his front bitch, yep. No question about it. The best part of this is it's my turn next. 1, 2, or 3?
2.
2. Another water energy. Alright, he's bought his big player out. What is it? Sandslash? Okay. I don't have any more grass types. That's going to be tough. Let's get Growlithe prepped. Oh, good. Alright. I can leave it with one last gift. There's that poison.
Yeah, poison's a little OP in this, huh?
I don't mind that. Alright, so the mysterious fossil is basically the precursor to either Ammonite or Kabuto. This fossil can evolve into either one of those. It can't be brought up, but oh, interesting decision. And Hitmonchan has 2 fewer energy than previously, so it can be gauged that its retreat cost was 2. I'm gonna do something really, really funny if you think about it. You'd think the genetic makeup of a Growlithe would reject this energy, right?
I know that's not how it works, but why? Does it have a colorless requirement?
Yes.
Oh, okay. What was I gonna say? So, remember when we found the fact that if you re-challenge a trainer you've already beaten, you can get the booster pack again?
Yeah.
Is it literally you get every card the same, or you get another chance at things that are, like, that come in that booster pack?
I would think they vary. I can test that. I can test that theory if you want.
Please, because that would make a huge difference.
Sure. Alright, 1 or 3?
1.
It's a switch. Alright, so Ammonite's power. Your opponent plays with his or her... Oh, son of a bitch. He knows what my hand is.
Bummer.
Yeah, that's
He is a computer.
So, I mean, who's to say that he can't do that anyway, right? I know.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna have a ton of difference on how he plays.
Well, he knows I've got stuff. I have to go for paralysis. Oh wait, no I don't. Because the plus power makes it 30. And then that.
Oh, and then that.
The poison took it out. That is game.
That one was pretty quick.
Ooh. Okay. Ooh, that's nice. So as opposed to just doing the attack, it does the result. So if Pidgeotto takes a 40, it can dish out a 40. And it can probably push confusion on another Pokemon too. If it can fight through it.
Yeah, the wording isn't clear, but it's possible.
I mean, that's certainly how I would interpret it. It does say final result. Not final damage, result.
Hmm.
Good set. Ooh. Graveler's good. Alright. Now it is time.
So with how fast you're moving through this,
Hmm?
how many episodes do you think this will be?
I mean, this all
Not enough
depends
data
on.
to predict yet?
I mean, this all depends on whether I keep doing as well as I'm doing and not like lose too many times. I'd say maybe 6.
Okay.
That's if we decide to proceed that long with it. It's up to you.
I think we should probably beat it.
Yeah? Okay. Well, first things first. Let's see what Gene has to say. Are you hard and strong, sir? Six prizes.
Oof.
We're going long haul. Ooh.
Oh, new music. Sweet.
Big fight feel music. You hear this? Oh, here's that situation. So if you have no basic Pokemon, you show your hand to your opponent. And a redraw. You didn't think winning would be that easy, did you? So let's see how we're doing. We're doing okay. Let me see Krabby. I like the Iron Grip. I'm going to make Growlithe my front bitch.
You're just gonna let him get beat up?
I mean, choices had to be made.
He's a puppy.
It looks like he did the same thing. We're both playing the front bitch prep strategy. I'm not desperate enough to use Professor Oak right now, so this is actually a really good start. Okay. You know what? I think because I have Professor Oak and all the recourse that goes with it, I just might use Growlithe to fight after all.
Yeah. Give him a chance to defend himself.
Yeah. Can't attack right now, so we're just going to pass. Okay. There's more grass energy in my deck than there is water energy, so we're going to do this.
I mean, I would hope so. We were promised a Bulbasaur deck.
Yep. I wonder why he's using it this early. Now he's prepping his Geodude. This is some interesting strategy he's utilizing here.
Interesting as in this will work, or interesting in this is the crazy random misfirings of an AI?
Interesting that I wouldn't expect an AI to be using such a short-sighted strategy of using your potion this early.
It sounds pretty stupid. Sounds like a Pokemon AI.
I certainly wouldn't do it. But anyway, let's keep on the attack here. Now, at this point, I think I should mention that the deck requirements for this game are a deck has to have 60 cards in it, and except for energy cards, you cannot have more than 4 of the same card of any type in your deck. That also extends to Nidoran of either gender. You can't have more than 4 Nidoran, no matter what combination.
I didn't know all that.
So we know he's used 2 potions up already. Fire energy is just going to be my throwaway.
Is his hand empty? Is that why he's being so protective?
I don't know. He's got 6 cards on him.
3 on the bench, right?
He's got 3 on the bench, and he's got an almost full hand. I have absolutely no idea what it is he's doing. I'm not going to use Professor Oak unless I really need him. If I keep drawing energy cards, I'm not going to really need him. Just keep throwing flares out there. He can only have so many potions to work with. Okay. Yeah, Dugong's gonna have to go this time. Now would be the time to do it. What do we have? Oh, this is wonderful news. Do I have a water energy? Yes, I do. Time to get Krabby prepped. Because he's got some power in his near future. Let's get Meowth out. Oh, bench is full. Okay. Alright, let's keep shooting. Fortunately, ground is not effective necessarily against fire in this game. Growlithe's got a water weakness.
Growlithe has held on for a while, considering you were considering just letting it soak up damage.
Yeah, it's true. Well, Krabby's going to be ready by the time Growlithe goes down.
Yeah, the other thing this game teaches you is to be a little less precious with letting your Pokemon faint. It's very much part of the game.
Yep. Yeah, the Mud Slap is going to take it down.
And this is, of course, long, long, long before the mechanic of your Pokemon liking you or not for having them faint. So you really don't have to worry about that.
Oh yeah, that didn't come around until... I mean, it wasn't at the forefront until Generation 3, but Generation 2 implemented it more silently than that. Let's put Caterpie out. And now it's time to get Krabby ready to pull his ultimate hit. Let's check Metapod real quick. 2 grass before it's fully ready. Alright. One, two, three, four, five, six.
4.
4. Whoa. Look at that. If we can prep a Bulbasaur for this.
I don't even know if you've got an Ivysaur.
I haven't gotten one yet. This is interesting. Alright, do I have Bulbasaur out? Yes, I do. It's risky, though, unless I get my hands on Ivysaur. Decisions. 2 grass, 2 anything else. Let's prep Pinsir. The Diglett can't take Kingler down even if it's got another energy. The other Diglett probably could. Let's keep powering Pinsir. Alright, and that's going to give us the lead in the match. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6.
3.
3. Defender, alright. Very helpful. It looks like he wants Onyx to play. Oh, at this rate, I'm going to need another energy card. Of any kind. Within the next couple turns or so.
What are you aiming to prep now?
Pinsir. I wanted to have Guillotine by the time we need it.
Ooh.
I need one more energy of any kind.
Hey!
Got it. Alright, no reason to hold back now. So I'm gonna let it keep doing its thing. That was not smart, dude.
Did he just blow a big chance?
He should have taken a grass energy off of Pinsir. The fact that he didn't. I'm gonna hold on to that.
That card went by fast. Does it put it in your discard pile or back into your hand?
What was it? Which card?
Doesn't it, like, move an energy around?
Oh, the energy removal card that went by?
Yeah.
He plucked an energy off of one of my Pokemon, which goes into the discard pile along with that card.
Oh, discard, okay.
What he should have done was pluck it off of Pinsir. And
Well,
because
I don't think he...
Well, I mean, he's not smart enough, obviously, but... I'm going to hold on to this grass energy in case he pulls another removal on me. I want to be able to... I still want to be able to attack. So, now that I have that recourse too, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do anything with my hand right now, except for maybe drop Meowth down here. And I'm going to hurt him.
Heavens to Betsy.
Yep. So anything that's got a grass weakness is pretty much dead at this point.
Wow, wow, wow.
1, 2, 5, 6.
5.
5. Another water energy.
Oh, poor Diglett.
I pity this poor thing. So, can you say power bounce on a mole?
Yeah, just gonna make him mush.
Good night.
Woof.
That kills it 3 times over.
It does.
Now he's going to start bleeding. 1, 2, or 6?
2.
2. Nice. Oh, I don't really need it, truth to be told.
Oh, please don't.
Okay, now what I'm about to do isn't going to seem so overpowered.
No, not quite.
It's still going to get the job done real nice. Alright, now I'm going to prep Caterpie. And just for shits and giggles.
There it is.
Yeah, just for shits and giggles, you know what? I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this too. I don't need the plus power. We're just gonna rip it apart. Goodbye.
Ooh.
1 or 6.
1.
Fire energy. Any last words, sir? Because there's really nothing you can do. See, it seems to me like they're smart enough when somebody's HP is getting low to make a retreat play when there are so few prizes left. Unfortunately for him, HP is not even going to hit low. It's just going to hit 0 right from the top. And seeing as this is entirely over, I don't even have bench space to do anything else. Good night. Would you look at me? I'm setting records.
Yeah.
And the medal is ours. We are 4-0 out in the field.
Oh, you don't count that one guy?
No, that was a practice duel.
Uh-huh.
Ooh. Okay. So now you wanted to see whether cards would be the same for dueling somebody else again?
Yes.
With the last 15 minutes, let's do that.
Do you remember exactly what you got before?
Not exactly, but I can always look back on the video and see.
Yeah, that is... I want to know if it's exact.
Yep.
Or if it's like drawing from the same prize pool.
I mean, it's probably going to draw from the same pool because there were only so many cards that belonged to, like, the evolution pack. Know what I mean?
No.
So for each of the four packs, Coliseum, Evolution, Laboratory, and Mystery, each of those sets had so many cards that belonged to them, like as a set. You
and
only
thus
get
were found in those branded booster packs.
Yeah, you only get 10 in a booster pack, and there's at bare minimum 30 per pack, probably more. The other recourse I have to is I don't know. I would be able to remember what I haven't seen yet, so if we see a card that we haven't picked up, then we'll know. Alright. So let's see if we can get a slightly more proper duel off of this guy.
Aw.
Because he kind of got the royal shaft last time.
Yeah, he didn't even have a chance to play.
No, he didn't get it. He didn't even get a turn.
I still found it immensely satisfying.
Oh, I was absolutely enthused by it. I can get Tangle already. Let's bring Goldien out. What's the term that I've been using?
Which turn? What?
The term that I've been using for a Pokemon that I'm sending to
Oh, yeah, you keep calling it a bitch, and I don't much care for that.
a front bitch, but yes.
I don't know. That's so gendered. I would call it a punching bag.
I mean, that works too. I'm not banking on an Ivysaur coming up, so I'm going to power Tangela. Stick with my original gun.
That's with the one that brung ya.
Yeah, so obviously there's no attacking right now. Which is actually fine, because that's a perfect answer to what this fucking guy does. And if I don't attack him, Rage is going to do next to nothing until it finally pokes out Goldeen.
Hmm.
Tangle is ready. I'm still not going to attack.
Not an exciting strategy, but an effective one.
Oh, fuck me. Whew!
Wow.
Saved. Missed. Oh, you mother bastard. Actually, you know what? That's okay. And I'll show you the reason why once we get up to Venusaur. Its Pokemon power makes it unbelievably strong, if you're fortunate enough to build it. Go ahead, start swinging. I need another grass energy.
Woof.
Here is what I mean.
As often as you like during your turn, before you attack, you may take one grass energy card attached to one of your Pokemon and attach it to a different one.
Mm-hmm. So
Arceus
Venusaur... Yep, so Venusaur can suck up all the grass energy. Now, what attack do you suppose this leads to?
Don't you have, like, Solar Beam or something?
That's exactly it. That's exactly how they justified Solar Beam. I'm afraid of him flipping two heads. If he does, I lose all this grass energy even though I just attacked him. It's only 1 out of 4, but I don't want to take that chance. So, here's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, that also means it can't attack. Oh well. This is not a strategy I normally like doing, but it'll probably work out better for me in the end. That's honestly fine. It means it's out another turn, and that's another turn to get a grass. Ooh!
Burn all your stuff.
Burn to the ground. You
Oh, man.
fucking... Really? That's some shit right there. That sucks. You know what? That's fine. This just means I have a lot more Pokemon to work with. With that second chance... Okay. At least 2 of them can evolve later. Too bad.
It served its purpose.
It did. Okay, Goldine's turn. Goldine can attack at the very least. So we got Rhyhorn. And if Pokeballs do work, you have to reshuffle. Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, I mean, he got his choice. I don't know why I was expecting anything different.
I think the lucky part was to get 2 Pokeballs in a row.
Yeah. I have no choice but to send Venusaur. And pray. No, of course not. If I don't get a Grass Energy with this many in my deck, it is rotten, rotten luck.
Can I do anything other than Solar Beam?
Nope. It's its only attack.
Bummer.
Yep. I have to get a Grass Energy. If I don't, I lose this and I have to answer the question some other time. That's good. That survives it another turn. That ain't great. That's it. Fighting weakness means he's got me.
Woof.
I don't suppose I get to at least view the rest of my deck. Where were all my fucking Grass Energies? At the fucking bottom of the deck?
Evidently.
Well, unfortunately I couldn't get an answer to your question.
I somehow expect that you'll have one in a very few number of days.
More like minutes, because I'm really not satisfied with how that went. I'm gonna do that again off camera.
Yeah, that sounds like you.
Yeah, that was fucking shit. I would have had him if I had gotten that last Grass Energy. Oh well. It doesn't
Probability sucks.
It doesn't keep a win-loss record, and you know what? Fuck it, I'm not going to either.
Don't gamble, kids. It's just not worth it.
Yep. I'm going to build a better deck, one that's less reliant on coins altogether. Of course, there's nothing I can really do. Actually, I might be able to just put more Grass Energy in my deck. There's only so many strategies I actually utilize. Alright.
Well, don't forget, our next gym is going to be not rock.
It's true. We did finish this. We did get a medal. So, do you want to pick the next club, or should I do that after I put together a deck?
Out of curiosity.
Yeah.
What about, like, Psychic?
Psychic?
Because I really feel like you're supposed to do them in a certain order. But I guess not?
I'll see what I can put together for that.
My second choice is Lightning.
I'll pick one. It doesn't matter to me either way. I'll make a deck work for either.
I'm just trying to figure out how they scale. And does it respond to the other ones you've done? Because that's a lot of programming to build in.
Yeah, it's true.
So that's why I'm curious if they make those like noticeably harder, and you're just supposed to like, well, can't fight here yet, because I get my ass beat.
Well, at that point, it's not like you, it's not like you level up or anything. It's a matter of, do you have the cards that would help you to better beat this gem?
And maybe they do that on purpose, of like slowly start giving you booster packs along the way of like that lead you in certain directions.
Well, when I analyze my collection at the moment, I'll know more. I can just message you with my findings if you wanna think that one over with me.
Sure. I am aiming for bed, but I'll take a look at it.
Yeah, yeah, this won't be like, I won't have my findings put together until at least tomorrow. So, as for next episode, are you free on the 10th?
I think so.
I anticipate freedom that night as well. So we will proceed as usual back here next week, where we will start by going after the second club.
Oh, yeah, wow, KatoriCon, huh. No,
Huh?
I'm available. I was just...
Are you sure?
Yeah, something snuck up on me, but it's not on Thursday.
I gotcha. Alright, then next Thursday you will see us here next week doing this again. As for me, I expect to be here tomorrow night, where I will play Mega Man 6 to finish out the Legacy Collection proper. And then after that, I'm going to start going after the challenges in there and get those achievements. What are you doing lately, Wit?
What am I doing lately? Reading. I'm doing some reading. I'm playing some video games. I have a staycation coming up.
Oh, nice. How long are you off?
I took the whole week.
Nice. Next week?
And so did Kuro.
Is that next week?
Week after.
Oh, okay. That'll be awesome, though. You guys will get some good time together.
Yes. I'm looking forward to cleaning my apartment.
Mm-hmm. If you would like, sometime over that week, we can have a special two lesbian stream. If you guys
or we could get together in person and play a board game.
That'd be a little tougher for me because I'm still working, but I can work something out with you off screen there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, that'll require me getting closer to the week after next before I can really say for sure. But I'd absolutely love to do that.
Yeah, Kuro would like the opportunity to actually get to hang out with us.
Yeah, the last time kind of didn't work out that way, and that's really our fault, both of us.
Yeah, I felt bad.
Yeah, we'll fix it. If you're watching, Kuro, we'll fix it.
I bet she's not, but I'm sure she would appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, gang. I'd say that's about it for us tonight. This has been. Huh?
I've been Wit. Still am. Should be continuously.
I was, am, and will always be Alpha. And with that, anything you'd like to say?
No, you're the one who says the thing.
It's true. I kind of did it on your channel too.
Well, I can't. It doesn't make sense when I say my name.
What? Huh? It doesn't?
Mine's a noun. Yours is an adjective.
Yeah, that's true. And I guess it wouldn't be the end of an Alpha Wit Thursday stream, or any Alpha stream for that matter, if I didn't do this. So, have a wit night.